first ever Pineville Independent School news broadcast. We're your lead anchors, Cameron Builder.
And I'm Zach Mills. We're so excited to bring you some of the exciting things happening around our school.
So you get the grilled cheese, get the piece of bread, shake it up good, get the butter, lay it on the grill, get the piece of cheese, lay it on there. Now you let it cook until it gets warm, gets brown, and then you flip it. Okay, you want to set the temperature to about medium and kind of let it cook for a minute. And here we're gonna flip it. It's nice and brown, looks good. This is Birdie Fugit, and this is how you make a perfect grilled cheese.
Man, they look good.
Here with a former teammate, good friend, Brandon Hansworth, Chief of Police of City of Pineville here. And I just wanted to ask you a couple questions after our program today. Let's see, what made you become a police officer?
So as a kid, I always wanted to be a police officer, and then growing up, this community was always great to me, and what better way to pay the community back than to serve and protect the city of Pineville. And I love doing what I'm doing, and I'm trying to give back the best I can to the city of Pineville, which was great to me through my teenage years.
And we also saw that you had your partner with you today, so I just had to ask you, what's you and Jet's favorite hobby?
Mine and Jet's favorite hobby is probably playing fetch at Newtown Fields, because he loves getting out and burning that energy. He can run for hours if I'd let him, but as a K9, he has to have his exercise, and he loves going and running after that tennis ball that I throw him.
And as your job as Chief of Police, what is your main focus in the city of Pineville?
My main focus is cleaning up the streets of Pineville and make sure that Pineville is a safe place for the kids and everybody in the community. And we're doing a really good job of that right now, and we just got to continue to get better to clean up the streets and to keep the crime down, and where these kids have a safe place to play and live.
And last but not least, what was your favorite memory with me and you being the QB receiver combo here? What was your favorite memory back then?
Favorite memory is probably catching a go route to beat Lincoln Camp in 2010, first time that they beat them in a while, and we did it. We had a good year that year, and Jamie just threw it up, and Holly Moss went up and got it one time.
There we go, baby.
I want to thank the crowd in the student section for supporting us this season.
What are you laughing about?
Miss McDermott, what's your best test-taking tip?
Use what you know first. So if you know something is incorrect, mark that answer out and you're down to fewer choices.
Nice. Dad, what's your best test-taking tip?
Well, Cameron, you being my daughter, I've watched you over the years, and I think staying focused and always being positive will help you when you prepare for your test.
Thank you.
Don't get nervous. Try your best. And always eliminate those crazy answers that you know it's not.
Not to be caught off guard and to study and be prepared.
Nice.
Get plenty of rest, eat breakfast, and try your hardest.
Well, it's kind of hard for me to say because I'm one of those people that I'm a good test taker. To me, the simplest thing is just to look at all the answers and decide which ones are obviously not right, and then kind of narrow it down from there if it's a multiple choice test. If you have to write, you're on your own.
It's important to relax. If you get stressed out, take a couple deep breaths, relax, and continue on. If there's a window close by, look out the window for a few seconds, relax, and then continue.
Take your time and try to eliminate multiple choice questions.
My best test taking tip is read the instructions, every word of the instructions and the question.
I would say definitely just be locked in and focused on the task at hand.
Keep up with your daily work so you know what's going on.
Is to be calm and to be confident in yourself.
Get a good night's sleep and a really good breakfast.
Take your time and do not stress.
Pray.
Study. Prepare and study. That's the best advice I can give you.
Get plenty of rest and come in ready to go.
What's your best test-taking tip?
Please make sure your Chromebooks are charged.
Get plenty of rest.
Try your best and not be nervous.
Read the questions first before you begin reading the passage.
Honestly, I would say eat breakfast before because when you're hungry, you can't focus. So, and I'm a huge breakfast eater, so I'd say eat breakfast.
Getting a good breakfast and meal.
Tiff, what's your best test-taking tip?
You guys better be here on time. Don't be here past 8 o'clock.
Okay, Miss Warren, in honor of your retirement, what advice would you give, not just for testing, but for students in their everyday life?
Eat plenty of jelly beans.
Welcome into What's Cooking with B. Bargo for the week. Monday, we got Little Caesars, tossed salad, corn, fresh fruit, and your favorite choice of milk. Tuesday, we got corn dogs, mac and cheese, carrots, fresh fruit, and your favorite choice of milk. Wednesday, we got a McRib sandwich with lettuce, tomato, and pickles, corn and french fries, and mixed fruit with pears, and your favorite choice of milk again. Thursday, we got meatloaf, mashed potatoes, green beans, a good roll, fresh fruit, and your favorite choice of milk. Friday, we got cheeseburgers with whatever toppings you want, baked beans, apples, fresh fruit, and your favorite choice of milk. Mr. Jeffries, what is your favorite meal for breakfast or for lunch? Or do both, actually, before you take a really important test.
Breakfast, I enjoy good hot cakes and sausage. And for lunch, I normally, taco salad is a big thing here at school for everybody. It seems to be a big seller. And it's a lot of food and a lot of different products to feed your brain before testing.
Well, that's What's Cooking with B. Bargo for the week.
I still have one more part.
She just rose up like a mummy.
Start with your.
What?
Like what? We help you.
When are you going to do the shots?
Buddy, take a chill pill. Here was to get his spray shot. Okay.
I'm sorry. Number one, it's a great program to get the vet assistant program started at Pineville for any student that's interested. And the other thing is what a blessing it is that we can work hand in hand with the Bell County Animal Shelter as its leader. I think we can all say Patsy, who has a wonderful crew. This is I mean, you talk about treasures to have on board. This is a treasure. I'm going to go ahead and I'll go to the right side. We always do raise that on the right side, and then we go. What is this, Stevie?
As someone who is planning to become a veterinarian in the future and going to school for that soon, having this firsthand experience being in a shelter one-on-one with animals has been great for me personally.
It's been wonderful. It's a blessing. She's a lot of help. You know, she answers all my questions when an animal's sick or needing veterinary care. She just examines it and tells us what we need, and it's a blessing to have them. I love this woman. She's a great vet, a great person, and she's always been loyal to this shelter, always, for years. You couldn't ask for a better person.
I'll pay you later.
Stupid. I'm telling you, this is the most honestly jabroni management.
This is Braxton Washington with Gear Up, and this is Money Matters. When you save, it's a good idea to have a goal like saving for a car or even something smaller like stereo speakers. Put aside a set amount each month. How much you save depends on your budget. You might not be able to reserve much at first, but if you take on a part-time job at your university or find other means of income, you can slowly build up your money over time.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to the table. I'm your host, Joshua Beverly, and joining me today is Caitlin. She's working with Gear Up. Can you tell me a little bit about Gear Up?
Absolutely, yeah. So I'm Caitlin Miller, and I'm the program manager for Gear Up here at Pineville. And Gear Up stands for Gaining Early Awareness and Readiness for Undergraduate Programs. So our Gear Up staff here, which you all know, work with you all with college and career readiness, tutoring, homework assistance, just getting you ready for the next step in your life.
All right, and what's your favorite part of Gear Up?
Well, my new favorite part is being on the school news, so that's really fun. But I love working with students and getting them ready for college if that's what they want to do. Just getting them thinking about what they want to be when they grow up and a little bit about what their future holds.
All right, and someone told me that you're a little bit of a car enthusiast. Can you tell me about your favorite car?
I am. So I'm a Ford girl, so I like Mustangs. I actually have a 2000 Ford Mustang that I race, so that's a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun with it. That would be my favorite car.
You like racing?
I do.
You win any?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Well, all right.
Yeah.
You have anything else to say about Gear Up?
No, just if you all here at Pineville have any questions about Gear Up, please ask your Gear Up staff if they could help you.
Well, all right. I reckon that'll be it. Thank you for coming here with me.
All right,
Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you coming. I'll see you next time. This has been The Table.
I want to welcome everyone to this week's Superintendent Spotlight. This week, my guest, and I appreciate you taking the invitation on short notice, is Coach Alan Harris. Not only is he is our football coach here, he's also a special education teacher, and he is now, I believe I can say officially, our school SRO. But with that, I want people, some may know more than others, but I've seen some interviews with the big one that you've given some of your background. But if you don't care, could you share a little bit of your background with us? And especially, we're focused on law enforcement background.
I was in the military for 5 years, in the National Guard for 12 years. And then after coming out of the military, I joined the London Police Department in 2000. I worked with them from 2000 to 2013. During that, prior to that, I was also a corrections officer at the Laurel County Detention Center. But during my tenure there, I was a road unit sergeant, detective sergeant. Then I was in charge of criminal investigations and the Major Crimes Task Force for a few years towards the end of my career there before I decided to go into teaching and coaching.
Yeah. Well, and I have a similar pathway as far as with me getting into education. I had an accounting degree, and then I decided that I really enjoyed coaching and working with kids. And so I went back and pursued and got a option 6. I got an alternative certification, and then I was able to work. But I know that is not easy. But I know that was tough on you as well, as you were working at the same time as you were achieving your education certification. Correct?
I was 35 years old when I started working on my bachelor's, and I got it in a couple of years, and then I went straight into my master's, and now I'm working on my 3rd master's.
Well, and I think that's important because a lot of people out there want to get into coaching and do things, but they don't realize that there's a lot of sacrifices that takes. Had you did not know at that time that this education pathway may lead you back into the law enforcement avenue.
You had a spot open this year for the CLEO SRO position, and you knew my background and approached me about it, and the more I thought about it, the more it appealed to me, and here we are.
Well, I think it's been a really, really good fit. Now, they have changed some things up. We were one of the first around to have to start with to bring SRO into the school. Formed our own police office, and then we went to where we had a SLEO, I guess is what we transformed. But now the state, if you don't care, tell us the process that we've gone through this year. And by the way, I just wanted, you have gone through recertification and everything.
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk about that maybe just a little bit later. But we have now actually have our own police office, or police force here. It's Pineville Independent School Board Police Department.
Pineville Independent Police Department.
Okay, Pineville Independent, and you are the chief.
I am the chief
You are
and the deputy.
And the deputy.
Who's going to win the staff versus students basketball game?
Students by 30.
Well, we need Russell to get hurt again, so I'm going to go students because right now I think he's 0 for 2. So let's go.
It's faculty by 20, easy. No questions asked.
The staff.
The staff, for sure.
Faculty.
Students are gonna win. Faculty. Sean Tain, James David. Can't compare. Is LG Green playing? He might. Bobby D might ball up. He might.
No questions, staff. Evan Builder, you better be glad we're at school because I'm giving you some lessons.
The staff in a blowout.
I feel like staff, because Jeremy, oh my gosh, he's gonna blow it out. And Shante, and if Antonio's in there, staff.
I think Zach's gonna win.
Mr. Edmond. You.
Kyle Adams.
Probably the staff. I think the staff.
It's who is going to win the staff versus seniors basketball game?
Even though the 2 best players have decided to sit out because of the unfair treatment from last season, I still think the staff has it by 20.
Definitely the seniors!
The seniors.
Mackenzie Widener. Jolene.
If my uncle James David Strange is on the staff team, it's over.
Staff.
Students by 5.
I'm gonna say the seniors. Gotta rep the seniors.
We're gonna beat them for the first time. It's going down tonight.
Seniors.
Seniors.
Seniors, you already know.
I'm gonna have to go with the staff. They got a pretty strong group now. I think you got LG Green. I don't know if he's playing. Nobody's gonna control James David Strange though. He's just he's an animal.
Seniors.
The seniors.
Definitely the staff.
I'd say probably the staff.
Staff by 25.
Okay. Staff.
Seniors.
Staff.
Seniors.
Staff because of John North.
Okay.
Seniors.
Seniors because of Evan.
Staff because of James David.
Okay. Thank you.
Seniors because the staff members are old, so.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Staff. The staff. Staff. The staff.
Seniors.
What about you?
No,
Staff.
Okay, thank you.
Staff, undefeated.
Yeah. Hello, J North on the street. Who do you think will win the game, staff versus seniors?
Well, I'm holding out this year because I didn't get enough playing time last year. So, that being said, I'm still picking the staff by 15.
Yes, sir.
The seniors.
The staff. The teachers.
Who do you think's gonna win the staff versus student basketball game? The staff. I mean, look who we've got. Seriously.
The staff is taking those students down. Staff by 35.
See, the staff has all this experience, so I think they're going to blow them out of the water. It'll be at least 40.
Staff if John North is playing.
As always, if you are interested in joining the news team, contact John or Sam.